Dear students, now we will start question number 4 of exercise 7.1. In question number 1, this figure is given in which this P and Q are two lines which are parallel. This is lines L and line M. These are also parallel to each other. So first of all, like every question, we will write what is given in question, and it is given that line L and M both are parallel to each other. After that, it is also given that line P and line Q are also parallel to each other, and we have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. This ABC triangle is congruent to triangle CDA. Actually, we have to prove that this triangle is congruent to this triangle. Okay. Now, we will see how can we prove these two triangles congruent. So, either we can use SAS congruency rule, or we can use ASA congruency rule. So, let us see which congruency rule works for this question to prove triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Now we know that angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because line L and M are parallel and AC is a transversal line. So when L is parallel to line M, angle 1 and angle 2 are equal because these are alternative angles. And we also know that AC is common side between these triangles. Then AC side of triangle ABC is equal to AC side of triangle ADC. Also, angle 3 is equal to angle 4 because line P and Q are parallel to each other, and line AC is a transversal line for line P and Q. Hence, angle 3 and angle 4 are also alternative angles. So, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Hence, by angle side angle, देखिए, this is angle 2, angle side angle property, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Okay. Now we will start question number 5. In question number 5, a figure is given like this. This is angle A, and AM and AN are arms of this angle, and this is line L. This is BQ is perpendicular, BP is also perpendicular. So, like every question, first of all we will write what is given in statement of question. So, it is given that L is bisector of angle A. This L line is bisector of angle A. That means this angle 1 and angle 2 are equal to each other because bisector divides its angle in two equal parts. Hence, we can say angle QAB is equal to angle BAP, or we can also say angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay. It is also given that BP is perpendicular to AM and BQ is perpendicular to AN. I have named this point M and this point as N. So BP is perpendicular to AM, BQ is also perpendicular to AN. So now we have to prove in first part, there are two parts in this question, and in first part we have to prove triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. Actually, we have to prove congruent this triangle APB to AQB. So we will see what rule will be applicable for proving congruency of both of these triangles. Now we know that angle P in triangle APB and angle Q in triangle AQB both are equal because both the angles are of 90 degrees. It is also that AB is equal to AB. In both triangles, AB side is common. So, AB of triangle APB is equal to AB of triangle AQB. Because side तो वही है, तो side खुद के ही equal होती है हमेशा. And it is also given that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 2 of triangle APB is equal to angle 1 of triangle AQB. So we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because line L is angle bisector of A. So it divides it in two equal parts. That's why angle 1 is equal to angle 2. It is given. So we can say by angle side congruency, this is your third congruency, angle side, when in two triangles there are two angles and third side, okay, is equal to corresponding two angles and third side of a triangle, then by angle side by angle side congruency rule, we can say triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. So we have proved that triangle APB is equal to triangle AQB. Here we have used angle side congruency when there are two triangles like this and their angle and this side, angle and this side of in these two triangles, when this angle side are correspondingly equal, then we can say both of these triangles are congruent to each other by angle side congruency. So we have used this congruency here. This is your third congruency. You have already studied SAS congruency. After that you have studied angle side angle congruency. Now it is your third congruency, which is angle and side congruency. Second part of this question, it is asking that whether BP or BQ, what you can say about BP and BQ. This BP and BQ. Now we have already proved that this triangle is congruent to this triangle. Then we can say that BP is equal to BQ because corresponding parts of congruent triangles are always equal. That's why BP is equal to BQ. This is your second part.